Hey Terrarians, how's it going? My name is Pixelated Fireball, and welcome back to the Spirit Mod. So in the last episode, we dealt with Plantera and the new upgraded dungeon, and we got a whole heaping, enormous pile of weapons and armor sets and all kinds of cool new stuff to use to absolutely obliterate the Golem and whatever other forms of terrifying monster come my way. And as you can see, it's a rainy day in Terraria here. I'm just kind of relaxing in my bedroom here with all my friends. I've decided to go with the Quicksilver set because I find it to be the most interesting of the three. Just because I can have all my buddies over. I mean, they do kind of terrify the neighbors, especially the part where they sort of fly through the floor, but you gotta say, you know, at least they do look interesting the way they swirl around like that. Look at them doing their little spinning thing there. Just kind of really aggressively walking back and forth. Or floating, I guess it would be. I don't know. But yeah, so I've went with the Quicksilver set. It was a bit of a challenge to sort of determine which of the three that I had available to me. Oh, I guess it would be four because Shroomite was there too. Because all the sets did interesting things, and they were all essentially really good. I mean, there was the defensive capabilities of the Reaper set with its bonus to my health. Good amount of damage came from the Wither set. And then the Quicksilver set had this nice little hybrid thing going on here, so I could summon all these minions and also do range damage better. And of course, there was the classic Shroomite that just was also a big pile of range damage. But I'm like I said, I'm gonna go with the Quicksilver set, just so I can have all my little buddies out here, and, you know, it's different, you know, it's a little unique. So, what else I've also gone ahead and done is I've got some new, well, one new weapon in particular, I should say, and that is the Terravolver, which is something that you can craft out of, I guess it would be the True Crimbine. I use the Night Bane and the Holy Hellstorm, which are upgraded versions of themselves that you make with the broken gun parts that you get from Mothron during a solar eclipse. And it was actually a good bit of a challenge to get enough of those to make this weapon, because Mothron also drops the Broken Hero Sword, and I think there was a Broken Hero Stave or something like that. There was a couple different things that I had to get. But eventually I did get enough, so here we are. We've got some new weapons, and I've also put some glyphs on them, and I decided to go with Flare Frenzy. I also put that on the Mega Shark as well. And I know what you're thinking. Pixelated Fireball, how many times have you used that glyph and burned yourself alive and exploded in the middle of a boss fight? And I'll have you know that I don't care. And I think it's interesting because there was also something else that I missed from the dungeon. We have Spectre Bullets and Ghast Arrows, and these two ammo types essentially give me the effect of the Spectre set, but they're different. So the Spectre Bullet gives you the healing effect of it. Spectral Bolt homes in on enemies and occasionally saps their life, which in terms of damage and critical strike is the same as Chlorophyte ammo, so I don't really see a reason not to use these. And the Ghast Arrows, hitting enemies occasionally releases damaging Spectre Bolts, and I think the Spectre Bullets, I'm not sure, yeah, these are the ones that are a little bit more complicated to make. So you need 3 Spectre Bars, and 1 of each of the souls that you get from the mech bosses, and thankfully I had enough of these left over to make a good couple thousand of these. You make 333 per, I guess, collection of items here. But these are pretty fantastic. They home, they fly really fast, and of course they sap life. And that is why I have no problem putting these Flare Frenzy glyphs on these weapons, because they already shoot faster, but because they shoot faster, and I have Spectre Bullets, I'm essentially regenerating my health just as quickly as I'm losing it, so I'm not really, you know, there's no big loss there. And of course, with the Ghast Arrows, hitting enemies occasionally releases damaging Spectre Bolts. I mean, I'm using guns right now, but if I ever use a bow, these do deal a good bit of damage. Another thing I've done is put the Sanguine Strike glyph on the Shadow Moor, just mainly because of the fact that it hits so many times. There's 5 different arrows. I'm pretty much always getting healed a good handful of damage from each one of the things that hits them. So it's, you know, you can't really lose there. I've got some really powerful firepower here. Oh, and I made this thing called the Eternal Sword, which is just a weapon that is crafted out of a Vorpal Sword, Flamberg Sword, and 8 of the Spirit and Thermal Bars. There's not really any particular reason why I crafted it. Did I need it? No, not really, but you know what? I got it just because, well, mainly I like the way it sounds whenever you swing it. I don't know, I find this sound effect to be entertaining. It sounds cool, and in my experience, I tend to find that the weapons that are the most interesting are the ones that are the most effective. So, moving right on along, past all that lovely business, let's throw our DPS meter back in there because I was using it to see just how powerful I really am. The next thing on the list is the Pumpkin and the Frost Moon, and I'm not sure about the Frost Moon, but I know that the Pumpkin Moon has some new stuff, so I'm thinking I will do that first before I go over there and plow through the Golem, because I know that's not going to take me very long. So as soon as it's nightfall, we will unleash the awesome might of all of our new upgraded weapons and armor and all that good stuff on the spooky, scary beasts of the Pumpkin Moon. All I have to do is patiently await for nightfall, which will be any time. Well, it'll be the same time as always, but it'll be any time soon. Also, another thing I should mention is I just checked the subscriber count for the channel, and I'm already over 500 subscribers, which is just absolutely insane, because I swear I went to bed last night and I was only like in the 490 range, and then I wake up and I check out a whole bunch of new comments and a whole bunch of new subscribers, and everything is growing very, very quickly. Thank you guys so very much for giving me all this support, all the comments, all the subscribers. Everything is just absolutely awesome about all of that, and I am very grateful. It really, really motivates me to keep this going, and I appreciate, like I said, all the support that I'm getting from all you guys, and that I just can't say that enough. So thanks again, and let's move on with this pumpkin moon. Let's call him forth. Unleash the power of the Terravolver. Rapid fire, infinitely penetrating, explosive green rounds, and it also has a secondary function. It shoots out little explosive green globs. And in addition to that, if that wasn't enough for you, it has a shotgun function. These also infinitely penetrate and deal a good chunk of damage. And of course, like I said, I'm on fire, and this weapon is already really powerful, but if you mix that with the Spectre bullets, just look at that. Look at that vicious firepower. Oh my, I'm getting murdered anyway, but listen, this is just great. Look at the amount of damage that I'm doing right now. I'm taking a lot of damage, but I'm also dealing a lot of damage. I'm also dying. Shotgun blast works really well with the Spectre bullets as well. And we can heal ourselves back up with this right here. Just gotta actually get the effect on them. There's a lot of things flying around me. Ah, God, I didn't even see that there. Okay, we're a little bit low on life right now. I've gone and ran myself out of life, which is a shame. My overdrive is kind of glitching out right there. I don't think it knows what to do. Okay, well, I'm still lighting myself on fire. But you know what? It's worth it because it looks cool. Get out of my house. No, don't kill the witch doctor. God, you're murdering them all. Oh, God, where did you come from? Where did you come from? Well, I know where you came from, but get... So this is going really well, I think. I think this is probably the most effective invasion. They're only killing a few NPCs, so that's fine. I can recoup from those losses. Do you mind? Can I get out of the house first before you do that? Excuse me. Okay, I'm leaving. We've lost the stylist, the dryad, the painter, the witch doctor, the dye trader. Everything's just not going so well. Let's just move on with this right here. There we go. See, the bullets are actually flying so fast that if I do miss, they don't actually spin back around and hit anybody. But with the sheer rapid-fire nature of them, I mean, if I miss a few, so what? There we go. Look at that. I'm just shredding through them. I don't know what new things drop from this event, but I imagine I'm going to have a lot of them. Oh God, I'm at very low health, but the healing from these bullets is just barely keeping me alive. I don't even have my minions out anymore. I'm just trying to survive. Don't hit me with those. Okay, thank you. Let's summon my buddies out. Oh God, I'm burning. Wait a minute. Hold on there, buddy. Just settle down. I forgot that I was on fire. So that's the downside of this, is that I'm pretty much perpetually on fire. I mean, I have to be dealing damage to not burn alive. It's sort of like a, well, it could make things a little exciting, is what I'm saying. There's a pretty big trade-off. Deal an enormous amount of damage or blow up in flames, which I feel like is a problem that I encounter a lot in the real world as well. And I am out of the bullets. And now the effectiveness is sort of drastically reduced itself. Okay, let's switch out the gassed arrows and use our shadow more. You can see the power of those. There we go. Look at that. Excellent. For a pre-mech boss weapon, this bow and arrow is very, very effective. Ah, God, hello, you're down there. And we're at 15. Oh, God. Okay, this isn't going to go so well. Things are about to get a little crazy. Yep, there it is, going crazy. Okay, so maybe I ought to just run away, because if I'm going to end up getting spawn camped. I'm also running out of ammo, so, you know, that's a downside. But I'm looking cool doing it. Oh, yeah. And it's over, and there's a solar eclipse. Great. Thank you. That's awesome. Thanks for that. I really appreciate it. Well, I guess I'll just deal with this, and then we'll go over what all I got from the Pumpkin Moon. Well, that was exciting. Now, about all that Pumpkin Moon stuff. All the weapons seem to not really be materials for anything, so I couldn't get any upgrades from that stuff. But the Spooky Wood does give me something new, or I guess a few somethings new. I can make a handful of new weapons. It looks like there's something for every class in here. There's a Bat Blaster for the range class, which turns bullets into bats, so that seems pretty interesting. Might as well craft that and see what that's like. So we got a bat blaster. What does it do? Okay, so there's bats. It's very rapid fire. It looks like a upgrade, I guess, or oh, it goes through walls too. Okay, well that's certainly interesting. They don't home in on targets, it seems like, but they definitely, it's definitely something. I don't know, I like the setup that I have right now, though. It seems like I've got a decent amount of firepower, but that, I guess, is something to take note of. If you ever decide that you want that. That's pretty cool. So now with all that done, the next thing on the list is the big bad Golem himself, and I don't imagine that I'm gonna really have all that much trouble with him. Especially with all this just damage that I have no doubt that I'm going to be doing. But there's a couple of new things that I didn't mention yet in relation to those Soul Blossom seeds. There's some new potions that I can make, or no, not Soul Blossoms, Soul Blooms, I guess? I'm not sure. I think they're Soul Bloom seeds. You get this new plant from them, you just plunk them down in a little planter box, and you can get some of these things, and what you can do with those is make a whole bunch of really powerful, I guess, class-based potions. I mean, I guess you can get them all and use them all. There is the Steadfast Potion, which is made out of turtle shells, of all things, which increases defense as health wanes and reduces damage taken by 5%, so that's definitely a must-have. There's something for mages out there. If you want a Rune Scribe Potion, magic attacks may cause enemies to erupt into runes and increases magic damage by 5%. I'm not going to be using that one, but it is something to have if you are a mage. There's Soul Guard Potion, which getting hurt may cause all nearby enemies to suffer soul burn for a short while, and increases melee damage by 5%. It's mainly for melee, I guess, but, I mean, the other effect could be pretty useful. I imagine I'm going to be getting hurt a lot, so, I mean, couldn't hurt to have that with me. And then there is the Starburn Potion, which critical hits may cause stars to fall from the sky, increases range damage and critical strike by 4% when moving. So I imagine I'll also be doing a lot of that, a lot of moving around, and critical strikes are guaranteed with rapid-fire weapons like these. So I made a few of those as well. So we're going to grab all these things, take all the other regular potions, and then we're going to head over to the temple and mop the floor with the Golem, which I imagine, like I said, will not take me very much time. So when I get over there, I will see you then. Alrighty, here we are. We have a chest outside the door. I got myself a Lihzahrd power cell right away. Let's clear out this inventory here, because I know I'm probably going to be getting a few new things in there, because I know there's some new enemies running around down there. So let's, without any further ado, just head in and see how this goes. Okay, so we got a new enemy down there. We got a Sun Elemental. Let's go and blow this guy up. There's those Sun Shards I need for some new weapons. Let's very carefully wipe out all these pressure plates so I don't get obliterated before I even get in the front door. Ah, God, there's an automaton. I don't even know where to let myself drop down at because there's just things everywhere. Okay, so far so good. Just let all my minions do all the work down there. It's not a problem. All I have to do is focus on just, you know, not stepping on any pressure plates. Oh, good, they shoot through walls. Isn't that just delightful? Man, those enemies hit harder than the Golem probably will. And they all gotta light me on fire. I mean, I really appreciate the extra help there, but trust me, I'm perfectly capable of doing that to myself. Ow. Okay, fine. You got me. Ah, don't do it. Well, okay. This mod makes the dungeon more treacherous, and it makes the Lihzahrd Temple more treacherous. And I was so close, too. I was right there. I just had to walk a little bit over to the left. And like a dummy, I forgot to set my spawn point over there. Oh my God. These enemies in here are just all kinds of vicious. They are dealing like a whole 200 damage each time to me. Oh God, okay, come on now. Is that really necessary? I don't think I've ever died this many times trying to get to the Golem's arena. Excuse me? My own minions are murdering me again? What is it about the jungle that makes my minions so hostile? There's something going on here. There is definitely something going on here. They really do not want me to get down there to that place. Oh, maybe this will take me longer than I thought it would. The biggest struggle about defeating the Golem is just going to be getting down to his arena so I can actually summon him. Okay, let's just block this off. Let my minions kind of do some work in there. I'm just going to be right here. Ah, God, they shoot through walls. I forgot about that. That's going to become an inconvenience. Ah, good. Traps. Thank you, Jungle Temple. Okay, I'm gonna try to clear this place out the best I can, and I'm going to hopefully not get murdered in the process. Okay, well, it looks like they've all finally decided to leave me alone now. I think I've got all the traps cleared out down there. I've got all my potions ready to go, so without any further ado, before any more enemies show up to murder me, let's fight the Golem. Oh, good, he's right there, too. Oh, that's really good. Let me switch to the right bullets first. All right, let's open fire on him. Take him right down. Look at that. We're just obliterating him. Pretty much exactly how I thought this was gonna go. And he's done. Goodbye. Few seconds, that's all that took. let's just keep this going, farm them as much as we can, and then see what all kinds of loot we can get from them. Well, that was fun. Okay, so we've got 7 treasure bags from all those kills, a pile of greater healing potions, and 55 sun shards. A fragment of solar deities. Alright, let's take a look at these first and see what I can do with them. So I can make a Core of the Berserker, which I need a Weezer Scale, an Atmos Protector, which I'm guessing maybe drops from the Martians based on how it looks, and 5 sun shards. Looks like a melee accessory, increased armor penetration by 6, 5% increased melee damage and crit. Hitting foes may cause them to release a cloud of gas. 12% increased melee damage, speed when underground. 7% increased damage and speed when under half health. Reduced damage taken by 4 occasionally nullifies hostile projectiles. That sounds pretty beastly. It looks like an upgrade to the Briar Hunt charm. There is the Terravolt, which requires a key brand, an ectoplasm. Something called a Worshipper's Jewel, which takes sun shards, enchanted leaves, and souls of flight. And it looks like I can make a summon set out of it. And a few weapons. We got the heavy pulse rifle, which we saw before, which requires an Uzi, which I have yet to get myself. But it might be worth farming because this seems pretty cool. Try not to get yourself killed out there. Shoots out very quick pulse bullets. Right-click to shoot out 3 Helix rockets. Helix rockets have a 4-second cooldown. Every 30 hits with a pulse rifle activates your tactical visor, causing bullets shot out to deal more damage and home onto foes. Well, I already have that with the Spectre bullets, but I guess I need regular bullets, or maybe it'll turn the Spectre bullets into pulse bullets. Then we have the Hellfire Shotgun. Death Comes. Fires powerful Hellfire bullets. Every 20 bullets, you unleash Death Blossom. Hellfire bullets have a chance to steal life. I'm pretty sure that is a reference to Reaper from Overwatch. Pretty sure, based on that little flavor text there, Death Comes. And I need an Onyx Blaster for that. I think I have all the rest of this stuff, so I'll probably make that as soon as I get back. There's the Fury of the Underworld, which I saw before. Lizard Dagger, and some Lizard Spears, which I guess you use the excess of these for. Well, 55 is definitely more than enough to make all the stuff that I want out of it. I just need to go farming for an Uzi. Alright, now what about the treasure bags? Let's see what all drops. Let's just open it all. All this loot here. Okay, let's get rid of the extra repeats. Got a pick saw. I can put that in there for my digging claw, which I probably might not even use because I like the digging claw a little bit too much, but I guess it's good to have. We've got our shiny stone, our sunstone, which is a material. Makes the celestial stone and the celestial shell. Nothing new there. Nothing new with the hatchet. Got a dev set. There's the stinger. Shiny stone, staff of the earth. Well, of course I didn't actually get the golem's eye. So that means we're going to be taking this thing with us. See what the beetle husks do. Anything new there? We got beetle arrows. Successful hits on enemies reduce damage taken by 1%, maxing out at 15. So very chunky defensive arrow, I guess. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go looking for a few more of those power cells, and we'll just deal with the golem back up on the surface, because I definitely need that golem eye. Alright, we've dealt with the golem. I've got my hands on a nice jagged eye of the golem, but while I was down there in the lizard temple farming up those power cells, I got a couple more items from the mobs down there. First thing was this lizard wand, which is a summon weapon. Summons a friendly flying snake to shoot venom at foes. So I guess I have some buddies here. It's a tough choice between the big flying green wigglies there and the terror bark, whatever they're called, terror fiends. Maybe I have a little bit of a combination of them, I don't know. Maybe like 2 and 2, that way I have some venom as well as nightmares I can shoot at my enemies. So that's something to take note of. And then the lizard shield, forward defense and greatly reduces damage taken when standing still. And that is something that I never do, so we're just going to throw that in the inventory there. So yeah, we got that taken care of. Now we can throw that stuff in there and upgrade our arsenal even further. Huh, I'm actually able to make a celestial stone. I didn't know that. I guess I did get a moonstone from the vampires or werewolves or whatever it is it drops from. I don't remember exactly, but we have that now. We have a celestial stone. And there is our destroyer emblem, which I will be upgrading into a sniper scope. So I have that now. I can make the Hellfire shotgun. I was not able to find an Uzi over there, and I just really don't feel like hunting down those trappers to try to get one. So we're just going to forget about all that one. We have the Hellfire shotgun now. Here we go. We can take a look and see what this does. All right, let's see this Hellfire shotgun in action. Pretty plain sprite, not gonna lie, but I guess it's probably supposed to look like that since it's a reference to another game. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, just fills the entire area with black bullets, I guess. Wonder how this looks with Spectre bullets. Huh, doesn't seem like it changes the effect at all. So every 20 bullets you unleash a Death Blossom? Is it like every 20 shots, or is it every time 20 bullets goes out? See, maybe I can get that to happen. Oh, there it goes. Oh, man, that is just beautiful. Oh, if only all those things homed in. I guess it would be a little bit ridiculously overpowered to have that if I had Spectre bullets on. That would just be insane. That's pretty nice, not bad. They fly through solid blocks as well, it looks like, so that's pretty nice. I think the sound effects is just like Reapers as well, or at least as close to it as you can get. So that's pretty neat. It's a shame I didn't get the Uzi, but I guess that's something for later on, so we could upgrade that. We'll get that all in good time. But ladies and gentlemen, with that, instead of running off and just dealing with the Martians right now, I think I'm gonna call it an episode here, guys. So, once again, thank you all so much for all the support, all the new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. All the views and comments, likes, all that stuff is very greatly appreciated. And here's to many, many more videos to come. So, like I said, I think I'm going to call it an episode here, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking me out. I really appreciate it. And as always, whatever it is, wherever you are, day or night, I hope you're having a good one of those. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.